Blessings and welcome back to How to Master the Art of Manifestation 2.0. My name is Daniel Rukio, and as always, I'm deeply grateful and honored that you are choosing to join me, that you are choosing to tune in, that you are willing to do this work, that you are courageous enough to do this work. Because this is releasing and letting go of that which no longer serves, with being very honest with ourselves about where we are turning our attention, about what we are believing, what we are seeing, what we're looking for, and all of that. It takes courage. It takes courage to grow. So I'm very grateful that you're here. So today we are turning our attention toward another very profound tool, and much to my surprise, this tool has just found its way into my toolbox. You may have heard me say that asking why, because that's the tool, that one question, that tiny little question. You may have heard me say that asking why very rarely serves us. And that is absolutely true, which is something that we will explore in another session, where our challenges, or in the section of challenges. But what I realized only a short while ago, as I'm moving through a space where the ego is in absolute uproar, there's lots of topsy-turviness in my experience, in my life. Not in my life, in my experience. Where old structures are crumbling, there's a beautiful expansion happening. And as I said, the ego is frantically trying to figure out that. Ego is frantically projecting doom and gloom. So I've been experiencing levels of fear, and I've been experiencing levels of a sense of not having enough, a sense of lack and scarcity, a sense of separation. And it's been a challenge for me to stay in a high vibration. And to be perfectly honest, obviously, being human, there have been days and there have been days. Let me just put it that way. And so this beautiful, powerful tool came into my awareness as I was hearing someone speak about reverse, or actually they were speaking about emotionally backed affirmations, and how we can use the raw emotion. Let's say that we are experiencing fear, or we are experiencing anger, we are experiencing some intense emotion that has to do with the sense of lack, scarcity, separation, with the sense of with what we don't wish to experience. And from that space, and this is something, once again, that when we come to this section of challenges, this is something that we will revisit. But from that space of that intense emotion, it can be difficult to raise our vibration. It can be difficult to move ourselves out of that intensity, that intense emotion. And so the idea of emotionally backed affirmations is to use the emotion rather than trying to swim upstream against the emotion. We use the emotion, we just flow with the emotion, allowing it to fuel our affirmations, which we will talk about in a later session. So rather, let's say that we are moving through a space of where we have the experience of financial lack and scarcity. Rather than, and we are in its grip, I mean, we're experiencing intense emotions around that. Rather than trying to lift ourselves out of these emotions, we go with them. So we go with perhaps the anger, we go with the fear or whatnot, and we simply ask the question, why? Why am I always so abundantly provided for? Why do I always have so much money? Why is money flowing into my life with such ease and grace? Why do I always have way more money than I need? So we go with the emotion, yet we affirm what it is that we wish to experience. And if we are experiencing anger, as I have experienced. So I absolutely allow anger to fuel the emotion. And I've been angry with God for for not providing the answer sooner. So why the heck, God, do I always get to have this much money? Why the heck, God, is more money than I could ever circulate flowing into my life? Why the heck, God, do I always have more than enough money to live this simple, peaceful, and quiet life? Why don't I ever have to work? And just on and on and on, allowing, not denying, not negating, not resisting the emotion, but going with emotion. Why? Why is my life so? Why do I have so much peace in my life when perhaps we're not feeling peace at all? So we allow the emotion to fuel our affirmation, to fuel this beautiful question. And what came out of this, what has emerged out of this practice of using emotionally backed affirmations for me, has been the realization that why is a beautiful question to ask at any moment. So I'm walking around asking why. Why is my life so beautifully provided for? Why are all of my needs always met? Why do I always have more than I need? Why is there such ease and grace to my life? Why do I always experience such peace in my life? Why is there such a beautiful flow to my life? Why is everything working for my highest good? I mean, there's no end to asking the question why. And what happens, as with all these beautiful tools, what happens is that we turn our attention toward the good that we wish to experience, and we're curious as to why is it that I always have all of my needs met. I know that I have them, but why? So we're guided to a higher level of consciousness, because any question that we ask, the universe will answer if we ask it sincerely enough. If we truly want to know the answer, the universe will answer. So asking why is everything always working for my good? Why do I have so much love in my life? Why do I have to be this healthy? Why is my body always so strong and vital, so flexible? Why is the range of motion expanding with every day? Why am I getting younger? Why am I getting healthier every single day? There's no end. There's absolutely no end to what we can ask why for. We need to be absolutely clear on, and we need to be very mindful that we're asking in an affirmative way. We do not want to ask, and this is something when we explore when the time has come for us to circle back to this question in the section of challenges, we want to be very mindful that we're not asking from a different perspective, but we want to affirm. Using this question, we want to use it in an affirmative way that affirms the good that we wish to experience, that turns our attention toward the good that we wish to experience. It is such a profound, and it is so easy. It is so easy. Going to the bathroom, doing the dishes. Why do I get to live this beautiful life? Why do I get to enjoy this abundance? Why do I always have more than I need? Why am I feeling so good about myself? Why do I love myself this much? So we can use whatever we're moving towards, whatever our visions are, that big and mighty vision, that big and mighty dream, that big and mighty intention, whatever they are, we can infuse them or allow them to infuse this beautiful question, why? But once again, we need to be very mindful that what we are asking why about is what we wish to experience, what it is that we wish to see manifested in our lives. Powerful, powerful question. So the invitation, obviously, for us, for this session is that we lean into this question, that we try it on, see if it fits, if we resonate with it. And no need really to go into the question, because the question is why? Why? So until we meet in the next session, thank you so much for being here, for being willing to do this work, for tuning in, for participating. With much love, I absolutely bless our days, and I absolutely bless our ways. With much love, many blessings. Namaste.